Okay, are you guys ready? It's a new season, and Rue is already up to her tricks, honey. Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for RuPaul's Drag Race. This is season 13. Can you believe that? 13 seasons we've been watching the show. Season 13, episode 1, Mother Rue has already begun her bull, honey. Listen. They come in to the workroom, and I'm like, no big deal. I don't always get real excited about the first episode, especially now that on YouTube they'll do that whole Meet the Queens thing. Though I love watching the Meet the Queens, again, when there's too much out there, it kills some of the watching for me. It kills some of the it kills some of that for me. Just like I review reality shows, and I don't follow any of the people who are in the show. None of the stars of the shows. Housewives, I don't follow any of the wives. I don't follow them because knowing what's going on in real time kills the television watching the show for me. So it's the same thing. Like I don't even have an account on Reddit at all. I don't mess around at all. When people try to send me stuff about Drag Race as it's going on, don't spoil my time. So I don't. I don't. So that's kind of what the Meet the Queens things does. Though, we'd be like so tired of waiting. We'd be like, come on with it, honey. But anyway, so that's where I was like, okay, it's the first episode. Let's go on and see what these girls got going on. Rue said, sit down. Sit down. I got something for you, honey. So what we're doing, 6 lip sync battles from the gate. From the gate. I said, oh, well, come on with it. Come on with it. And the first thing I thought, I said, is this going to be like a shortened season, being as though we're in a pandemic and all of that? Are they like just getting rid of half of the girls and then let's go on and it's just a shortened season and then we still actually had a season, being as though it was the pandemic? Is that what actually happened? Child, who knows? Rue always got some bullshit going on. But I was excited. First up is Candy Muse. Big girl. Cute. Cute. She's cute. Body was cinched. I said, okay, she come in already with her waist cinched. She had this denim little strapless number. And she had like a little boom box with her. Real campy and cute. I said, okay, girl. It's cool. She's shady, honey. She old shady bitch, honey. She is Aja's daughter. Wait a minute. Let me take it back. Aja's former daughter. So she come in the door throwing shade like, no, I used to be from the house of Aja or whatever that house was. No, I used to be her daughter, but not anymore. I said, oh, girl, she's shady, honey. I said, okay, come on, big girl. Cute, though. She cute, though. I said, okay, come on, girl. Come on through. Then here comes Joey J. I was like, okay. And she come in, and she's like, filler queen, yes, yes. I was like, okay, she's trying to make a little punchline for herself. Ooh, girl, you made that up. Filler queen, honey. Who the hell wants to be known as a filler queen? I said, does that mean that you're going to be leaving soon, bitch? Is that what that means? You just knocking yourself out the game before you even get started? Because you're only here to fill a spot anyway, right? Filler queen. Isn't that what that means? The whole thing is she came in basically, girl, and she's given that she's dumb. She wants to give that whole dingy, dumb blonde. That's like her persona. But she's not at all. In her real life, the bitch is a nerd. She's a nerd. She's like a computer geek in her real life. So I was like, girl, you got a lot going on. So they're sitting there, they meet each other, you know, they size each other up, look at each other, and then next thing you know, you hear, "Ooh, girl." I said, "What?" So try they go to the screen. She's like, "Get your ass out to the main stage now." And baby, from there, it's on. I said, "Oh, Rue, girl, you tried it." So this is how everything is going. It's 2x2x2x2. Let's get it going. Right from the gate, I said, now this is drag, honey. Come on with it, honey. All that other shit y'all be doing, this is what I'm talking about. This is drag. When I stick you whores on the road, can you entertain? Hey, I'm here for this. I'm here for this because this is what real drag looks like anyway. Real drag is about performance. It's about performance, 90%. And then there is the public thing, and there's acting gigs and speaking gigs and all that. But for real, the life of a drag queen is performance. All these looks queens and girl, anybody can be cute. Anybody can be cute. Anyone can be made up to be cute. Cute does not make a drag career. Oh, bitch, it helps. It helps. But cute ain't never made no drag career. Having a badass body, it helps. But if you don't know what to do with it, bitch, you'll be ass out. You'll be a cute bitch that don't nobody want to be bothered with. Can you perform, sis? Let's go. First song up, honey, Carly. This Carly, honey. Call Me Maybe. I said, oh, I like this little sing, honey. Hey, I just met you. It's my jam. Come on. So they go ahead. They get started, honey. The cute thing from the door. Candy Muse, of course, old girl. She's small. Little Miss Joey, honey, she's a dingbat. So she's small and cute and had this cute little wet look hair thing going. Real cute. You cute, girl. And she's like, oh, baby, I'm a lip syncer's ass up. I said, oh. I said, come on with it, Miss Joey J. Honey, we gonna say, bitch was good. She really was good. But, Miss Candy, big girl, Miss Big Girl Candy. She was ready, baby. She had the little boom box. She did this whole little shtick with, like, she turned her little tape recorder on in her boom box, baby, and started performing. And then when the performance was over, she went over, clicked it like she clicked it off. I said, come through, Miss Candy Muse, bitch. So I was like, okay. And old Joey J had on this little outfit that had these chicken feathers on it. Girl, there was feathers everywhere, honey. Feathers everywhere. But the feathers didn't do it. Miss Candy, Shantae, you stay. Miss Joey, sashay away. I said, oh. When she walked to the back of the stage, like, bye. See you, bitch. See you. On to the next. Miss Denali. She came in. She's an ice skater. That makeup. Why are you painted hard strokes like a black girl's face? Hard strokes. Them cheeks. Her makeup, it's like when I do it's hard strokes. Because I'm dark. I'm a dark-skinned queen. So yes, my shading and stuff, my contour is hard strokes. But you are creamy white, honey. The hell is you doing with them hard-ass strokes? And then it needs to be blended out. Even on me, the strokes have to be blended out. Unless you're going for some type of dramatic look. It was really, child, it was not giving me Swan Lake, honey. It was giving me, like, honey, I'm going to get you good, honey. That's what it was giving me. I said, oh, okay, girl. All right. Hard strokes, honey. Hard strokes give Black Swan, honey. So, she on ice skate. She from Chicago. So she's in this little ice skating ditty, honey. And first thing she does, she ends up meeting LaLa Ri, honey. Black queen. And now LaLa Ri, her outfit wasn't that little She did have a little suit jacket on. She had a little blazer and a bodysuit and a pair of little white boots. I was like, okay, girl, that it wasn't nothing. I wouldn't have picked that for my entrance, knowing that Drag Race. This could be the one and only time anybody ever sees you. I'm not showing up with no blazer or no bodysuit. And she did have just a flat piece of hair. But Miss Denali, girl, shut up, honey. She got up in there shady in her confessional. Girl, what did she give? I said, okay, girl, okay. But dig how this worked out. Boom. Woo, girl. Get out on the stage. Y'all get ready to, and she had on ice skates. Y'all get ready to perform. She immediately, you went from a shady confessional to you immediately start making excuses about, this ain't no performance outfit, and this, that, the other, and I performed, but never with skates on it. Bitch, you said you was a figure skater, so let's get it, bitch. You should be flexible. You should be a performance master. Let you tell us, Miss Chicago, come on, honey. Come on, Chicago, what you gonna do? How did she start making excuses? Honey, and Miss LaLa Ri, honey, she was ready. She ain't had shit on no way. She jumped out there. I said, okay, girl. She looked at her, girl. She sized her up, looked at LaLa Ri and was like, girl, really? Whatever, Cheryl. No, her makeup is, I mean, she's not some blazingly stunning, beautiful queen. She's just a black queen. She's a thicker girl. Girl, she was totally underestimating her. I was like, girl, when I came to perform, I said, I wouldn't give a damn. You thinking you pretty over there with that hard cheek and all that, ma'am, and you giving her the blues on her look, she's getting ready to slay you, and I could just tell. I was like, y'all, she getting ready to get her, honey. And then when the song came, man, boom, boom, boom. Now I got a confession. Ha, 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 ha. I said, oh, no, not when I grow up. I said, oh, Miss LaLa Ri is going to let you have it, honey. I said, come on, LaLa, let's go. I was already making noise, honey. So I done already fell in love with LaLa Ri, honey. I fell in love with LaLa Ri right from the door because Denali shaded her. Am I shady? Sure. But now I'm Team LaLa Ri. So, girl, you can thank Denali, honey. She got out there, baby, and she started tearing Miss Denali's ass to pieces, honey. I said, ha, 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 ha. Baby, she performed her down, honey. That big bitch got to doing splits and rolling it around, honey. And I said, yes, Miss LaLa Ri, yes. She gave me everything I need, honey. So, yes, we're Team LaLa Ri, honey. Yes, indeed, and we can thank Denali. Of course, you know they gave Miss Denali, honey. Take your skates and your tutu. See you. Still, this is not a lip sync outfit. Here's a word for you, Miss Denali. Come in close, my love. Bitch, when you're in drag, do you understand? Everything you own, everything you wear, bitch, is a lip sync outfit. Just so you know. Period. I don't give a damn what you have on and where you're at, bitch. When they say perform, bitch, you're supposed to be able to turn it on and get moving. I don't even care what song it is. I don't give a damn what you got on, and especially on this show. But even in real life, it's always, no matter what you have on. I don't care what it costs, where it came from, none of that. Every outfit when you're in drag is potentially a lip sync outfit. Got it, bitch? Maybe next time. See ya. She said on back to back, honey. Moving on. Now, on this Meet the Queens, I ran into this girl, honey, and I was like, yes, Miss Ma'am, honey. Miss Simone. Simone. Black queen. Thin. She got the model thing. She's real tall and thin and all of this. I first looked at her, I was like, where's your goddamn titties? I'm so sick of this. That bitch got legs. She's legs. So she's a whole Yeah, she one of them girls. Now, I tell you now, girl, you tried it, this thing. Tried it. Because she come out with Miss Tamisha Iman. So I'm already Team Tamisha Iman. I've been a fan of Tamisha Iman's since the 90s. Do you understand? Since the 90s. Bitch is an OG. Straight up OG in the black pageantry world. Do you understand me? Down there in the Georgia area, Miss Tamisha Iman, honey. Legendary mother. Miss Tamisha Iman, honey, listen, you better get in. You better get in and figure it out and know what's going on. Honey, Miss Simone come in throwing shade to her. Of course, she's a little motherly. Yeah, bitch, she been around that long, but don't let mother fool you, honey. Miss Tamisha Iman, dance down. Dance down. So Ru get to asking them questions, and she started talking. And I said, ooh. That's when we found out that Tamisha was actually cast for season 12. But she got the call on, I think she said Friday, that she got picked to be on the show. Sunday, I think she got the call. Sunday or Monday. After that, about her diagnosis of cancer. So she went through radiation and chemotherapy, and it was real bad. She went real bad to the point where she actually had to be rehabilitated to be able to walk. She lost her walking in the process. But a year later, she got herself back together, and they brought her onto the show. So I said, okay, she said, I'm not what I used to be, but I'm as good as what I should be. So I said, I don't know. Let's see, can Miss Tamisha still move? She used to go. When I say dance the house down boots, that was her. She dance down, tear the place up. So I said, I remember, listen, coming back from chemo, and I didn't do any radiation, but coming back from chemo, it took me a while getting back in my heels because, child, my equilibrium was off, and it was. Getting back in my heels was interesting. Oh, but a bitch is in them, honey. Ha ha! Yes, ma'am. I was trying if you don't tie that on, honey. Here, tie that for me, honey. What? I'm getting in my damn heels. But I know the journey. And I didn't lose my walking. But I know just going through what I went through, just being able to maneuver in my heels again. So I can just imagine this whole trying to dance thing. But whatever. So we go through all that, baby. They get ready to get down. They gave them Miss Janet, honey. Pleasure principle. So this how it went down. So Misha had on a red suit. Very much. It was pageant. Very pageant. It was Southern pageant casual wear category is what she had on. Old girl just had, something cute and trendy and no titties. We ain't gonna get on looks. We ain't gonna get on that. Because her look in Meet the Queens was sickening. Simone's look for Meet the Queens, sickening. She looked like she just walked off the stage at a Bronner Brothers hair show. It was sickening. It wasn't one of her best looks. It wasn't. It was a little greasy for me, but whatever. Anyway, Tamisha busts out. She's giving you choreography. She was giving you the pleasure principle choreography, the whole all that. She was giving you all that, honey. I don't even know if Simone was even around for the choreography, but she went and gave clownery, which works for Ru and them. That works. So, strangely enough, they picked Simone. They picked Simone, and they sent Tamisha back. I was like, so at that point, let me tell you what happened at my house. I was like, Ru, girl, I hope you just pulling a stunt right here, because I don't know how I'm feel about my girl going home already from the door, because ever since Meet the Queen, I've been waiting on my Tamisha, honey. So I wasn't, and I liked Simone. Simone was one of my picks, But I wasn't picking Simone over my Tamisha. You need to know. When I looked at the whole cast, it's like, I don't know these hoes. I'm Team Tamisha. So even with this, I'm still Team Tamisha, Iman. Simone, okay, girl, whatever. I didn't care too much for what she gave. I didn't even like her look or none of it. Even her performance was kind of to me on this. But again, I'm still Team Simone because I saw her in Meet the Queens, and in Meet the Queens, sis was sickening. What she gave was giving you Nubian princess sickening. So I'm going to lean on that. So I'm still Team Simone. Moving on. Gottmik came next. Gottmik and Utica Queen. Okay, so let's figure this out. Gottmik is a mixture of Sharon Needles, Alaska, and Milk. She's a whole mixture of those three. Okay? She's a piece of art. And then when she starts telling her story, she's even more so a piece of art. She is a trans man that does drag. Catch it. So I said, y'all really rude, girl. You really trying to confuse the American folk, huh? She's a trans man, so she was born a woman, transitioned into a man, and then she does drag to make money. So I told you all before, I've said this, and I've talked about this in a live earlier. Anybody can do drag. Anybody. Male, female, hetero, homo, pan, whatever. Anybody can do drag. So she is a trans man that actually is a drag queen, a career drag queen, okay? She is a celebrity makeup artist, which explained everything. Her look, baby, she was giving you complete white face. It was very, very dramatic and theatrical and very, very well done, okay? So then we got Utica Queen. She's kooky and she's funny till she's kooky and she's spooky. Yeah, all together ooky, honey. Addams Family. Shh. Michelle Visage, when she met her, she said, "Oh, bitch, you crazy." And she is. She's the loose goose, honey. She is so totally left of center. I'm gonna tell you, she's like Milk, Evie, Oddly, and Alaska combined. And throw in a little bit of let's see, who else was crazy as hell? Mimi on first. Throw her in there too. Nuts. She nuts, child. Their song, and she's tall. Bitch is tall. Tall and thin. Tall. Even a little Tammy Brown. You know Tammy Brown is real weird. Like, Tammy Brown. Throw that in there too. But she's very likable. Utica Queen is very likable. Like, you just want her to be your niece. She's very likable, okay? And I think underneath there, because she's such a geek, that she's like a geek and a weirdo. She's like a sweet soul. She may not be really good for this competition, because I think she has a very sweet spirit. So I don't know how she would do long-term hair. But anyway, their song was Rumors by Lindsay Lohan. I used to like that song. But Gottmik got shit with her. She got shit with her. The fact that she's a trans man and she does drag tells me how complex that this hoe is. Okay? She's complex and she got shit with her. Okay? She lied to Ru. Ru asked that bitch straight up, "So are you a lip sync assassin?" "Oh no, I'm not. No. I dropped that goddamn music." That bitch lied. That bitch was on that lip sync like this. I thought, oh, so you were probably like a lesbian that hung out with drag queens from the gate in the beginning before you went through transition and all that. You've been around the girls, and she's good. Everything. Her choice of what she wears has to do with who she is. But she, you way too polished, sis. You got a lot of shit with you, sis. I can't even imagine. She probably was really weird and quirky as a lesbian. But she's so feminine. Like it was turned on, turn off. When she's not up in, she got a lot of shit with her, honey. She's complex. I enjoy her because she's just complex. So, Team Gottmik, honey. Team Gottmik, too. And Gottmik actually won the lip sync. She did. She won the lip sync. I'm Team Gottmik. She's weird. I'm on board. Okay, next. Rose. Bitch, you get on my nerves already. You an old bitch that got a lot of shit under your belt. And yes, you do deserve respect. But bitch, you got on my nerves because that's that shit that I don't like. You come in here, then Olivia Lux. Beautiful, beautiful smile. Beautiful, beautiful smile. And she seems to be a very sweet queen. She's new. She only has a year and a half of experience doing drag. Rose come in. She just old New York seasoned queen that then already have. She has a big name for herself in New York. She hosts this and hosts that and all of this. And all of that's great. And you do deserve respect for that. But don't come in here with that bullshit. Because when you come in here, don't none of that mean nothing. How long is it going to take y'all to learn? None of that shit don't mean nothing. You came in here, first thing she turned up her nose. She turned up her nose at Olivia because they met before. And she was master or mistress of ceremonies for a pageant that Olivia was a part of. She was a contestant. So she's already giving her very... I said, okay. They put on the music. And then she actually made a little shady comment. But girl, she only been doing drag for what, a minute, 10 minutes? I said, don't come in here with that shit. That's that shit that I don't like, whore. Sure enough, get in there, and it happened to her just like I was wishing it would. Honey, Miss Olivia, let her have it, honey. I said, oh, girl, they didn't just tell you to go home, did they, Rose? Told her to go right on home. They did X's and O's was the song. Honey, it was the face crack heard across the world, honey. I said, go on home, sister. Go on home, honey. So that was that for her. See you, girl. Send her back. So then we go to the next one. Here we go back in New York again. You know they kill me with this. These choices of these casts. It's starting to get old. It really is. It's starting to get very old. Here we go again. New York. So we got Tina Burner. Same thing. Everybody knows Tina. Everybody knows of Tina. Tina been around 900 years. Tina is a shady bitch. Flat out. Here comes with her. You got Kimora Hall. Kimora Hall. And Taj Mahal. And Jada Essence Hall. Shady bitch. Shady bitch. Oh no, my name is Kimora, not Kimora. It's Kimora. She from Chicago, honey. Yes, she's Jada's sister. So what? Anyway, so we got her, and then we also got Elliott with 2 T's. Elliott with 2 T's is from my favorite vacation spot. She's from Vegas. The 2 of those other shady whores, they know of each other naturally. And they It's the only group of three. They decide they're going to shade her. That's the old mean girl trick. Uh-huh. They didn't like her outfit. So they were shading her. Listen, I hope she give their ass some shit out of it. I was like, whatever, cool, no problem. And Miss Kimura did her little thing. She got out there and she had a beautiful dress on, and I thought the dress looked very familiar to me. Of course it was. It's a Bob Mackie. It's a Bob Mackie. Turkey feathers and all this. It's fabulous. Sorry, ostrich and ostrich feathers. Fabulous girl. It was cute. But I was laughing to myself. Remember what I said earlier. Every outfit is potentially a lip sync outfit. But who the fuck wants to actually be out there in a Bob Mackie sample? You know how much a Bob Mackie sample you can get your hands on it will cost you? It's a little bit of a grip, honey. But she said, oh, yes, I'm a sample size. You get a discount, but girl, it's still a Bob Mackie. Okay? You know, Bob Mackie is like one of my favorite designers. But let me explain something to you, Miss Kimura. Girl. You thought you were doing the most. You thought you were being very impressive. First of all, let me explain something to you about Mother Ru that you may not know or may not have paid attention to, girl. Nobody cares that you showed up in a Bob Mackie sample for Drag Race. Did you think you were impressing Ru with that Bob Mackie gown? It might have impressed Carson, but it didn't impress Ru, I promise you. You do realize that RuPaul actually has not one, but multiple custom Bob Mackie pieces in her own closet. You do realize that, right? Just asking. Now you got to get your ass out here and you got to lip sync for your life in your Mackie. Good luck. And that bitch had to go something. And they ain't say nothing about it. She ain't said nothing in the confessional. But I would love to have a conversation with her so I could ask her, girl, how did you feel falling on the ground doing that stupid ass death drop in your Mackie? You know she's a pageant queen. I'm a pageant queen. And I understand about you and that Mackie, girl. How many pageants have you won with that Mackie, girl? How did you feel, bitch, falling on your back, busting your back in that Mackie, all for nothing? Because Tina Burner won the lip sync, which that was just a RuPaul-ism because, honey, Miss Elliott with the two T's was wearing you two bitches out. She was wearing them out, honey. It was Lady Marmalade was the song. Child, listen, when I tell you Miss Elliott fell into a full straddle, honey, and rolled over and did this leg stretch, and it was giving pip pop. I said, yeah, bitch, you from Vegas. Yeah, bitch. I was here for it. So, we're just going to say, I'm Team Elliott with the two T's, honey. I do like Elliott with the two T's, honey. But Tina Burner won their little kerfuffle. A mess. Funny part, okay? This is the funny part. I damn Tamisha. Tamisha Iman, truly a Southern queen. Honey, she came back there and they're like, well, we don't know. They had the girls that was losing in a room in the pork chop lounge, because that's what they said, honey, you get the pork chop when you lose. Because remember, pork chop was the first person to actually go home ever on RuPaul's Drag Race. And did y'all see Miss Pork Chop? And I know Pork Chop. I've met Pork Chop in person multiple times. I've been in her presence. And she's very nice. She's a very nice queen. Very nice. And I like Pork Chop a lot. Okay, I met her years and years ago. But poor baby, her promo shot that they had back there on the wall of bitches that went home is sickening. Sickening. Pork Chop is not some beautiful queen. She's a heavy queen. She's an older queen. And she's not what you would say, oh, she's this beauty queen. No. She definitely comes by on her talent. She is talent. She's not, I'm not saying she's ugly. She's not ugly. But she's not this beautiful queen. She don't get by on her looks. She gets by on her actual talent and her personality. And that bitch is going to interview the shit. She's going to interview the house down, boots. But Pork Chop's promo shot, that bitch looks breathtaking on that pork. I said, Miss Pork Chop, you better go ahead, honey. I just kept looking at it. I don't know if they airbrush. I don't know what they did. But that photo is stunning. Stunning. I love it. Love it. Oh, everything about it. The hair, the makeup, stunning. I like my Pork Chop. Anyway. So Tamisha's back there and they're like, oh, girl, I think there's going to be a twist. I think there's something else. They doing all of this speculating, honey. Miss Tamisha said, honey, the lady said, go home, honey. She said we was done. She said we was going on home. Now, she said, girl, y'all sure is hopeful, honey. But I think we sit back here till we all get done, honey, because it's going to be one van ride to the airport, honey. I was on the floor. On the floor. I said, girl, ain't nothing like old queen, honey. With the realism. Girl, the late, honey, that woman said good night, honey. She said we was leaving. Period. I was dying. Damn, Tamisha Iman had me screaming, honey. I told you I'm Team Iman, honey. Team Miss Tamisha, honey. So, damn, RuPaul's old shady ass come through. Ru says, the van will be pulling up. To take you all to the airport or whatever. She says, but in the meanwhile, enjoy yourself with your complimentary copy of my new album. You're a winner, baby. I said, bitch. Now, Ru, you need punched in your mouth. Because you playing games. Not your complimentary copy of my album, You're a Winner, Baby, and you just lost, honey. I said, oh, that RuPaul is a mess, honey. Then she came back through the PA system, honey, and said, there's a chance, girl, that, after, they had Michelle, and it was like, you do realize you just got rid of half the cast, right, girl? And Ru was like, oh, girl, I did, didn't I? Okay, hold on. She go back over to PA. And true Mother Ru, honey. I just love her, child. She said, listen, honey. There's a chance that you could stay. But what you have to do, honey, is you all have to vote off one of your sisters, honey, that's in the group. I said, oh. That goddamn, and all them bitches is sitting around looking at each other. Hey, goddamn Tamisha, she gonna say, well, look, girl, I'm the only black girl, honey, so don't be trying to vote me off, honey. Baby! I said, girl, and that ain't all, bitch. You the old one, too. You the old girl, honey. Tell them you ain't going, girl. I'm not okay. I'm not leaving. Baby, listen. And that was it. That's where it cut out. This gonna be some good shit, honey. Listen, y'all can't send Tamisha home. Tamisha is gonna be a hoot and a goddamn holler. Do you hear me? I'm here for it, baby. It is season 13. RuPaul's Drag Race. Y'all, let's get ready, honey. We're gonna have some fun, honey. I'll see y'all next week. Later.